One fact tuning into this morning's video, it's Monday at GazWeatherBiz.com, which can mean only one thing: it's Europe Day. Every Monday at GazWeatherBiz we have a look at weather for the coming week across the continent, and today is going to be no exception. Now, before I get on with the European outlook, just want to mention the advertising for this video ad. So my page is at GazWeatherBiz.com. You can play on the video ad. Be supporting GazWeatherBiz.com. Thanks so much for doing that. The charts that we're using are coming from a German website called WeatherCentral.de. You can find a link to WeatherCentral on my links page. So here is the situation today across Europe. We've got an area of low pressure down to the southwest of the United Kingdom and Ireland. That's threatening western parts of France and down in towards the Bay of Biscay as well. But it'll move southwards in towards Iberia through the middle of the week. We've also got low pressure up to the northeast. There's a slack feature over eastern and northeastern Europe. Through the Mediterranean, quite a lot of high pressure influences. The upper air temperature showing it's a pretty cool scene really across many parts of the continent today. Temperatures below where they should be. It's hot in the east of Europe, and of course it's hot through the Mediterranean, but many central, northern, western parts of Europe actually a little bit below average with the upper air temperatures. The precipitation today shows we've got heavy rain and thunderstorms in the east of Europe with that heat and going down into the southeast as well. So much of the east of Europe will have heavy rain and thunderstorms today. Central parts of Europe having more sort of showery type conditions and up over Scandinavia as well. And there's that persistent rain, coming in towards Ireland and southwestern parts of England. Now, the bulk of the Mediterranean is actually going to be dry until we get to Italy, where we'll get some thundery showers setting off over the Alps and the Italian mountains. But really, a mainly dry scene through the Med. Then we come over the Adriatic towards southeast Europe, and we do get the risk of thunderstorms there. The convective potential shows that it is really in the east where we've got the risk of thunder and lightning today. Temperatures, well, it's hot in the far east of Europe. We've got temperatures there up to 32, 33, 34. Certainly possible into the low to mid 90s Fahrenheit, but most of Europe actually a bit below average, below where we should be for the end of June, barely just into 2021 for much of Ireland, Britain, Low Countries, Germany, Poland. Yeah, temperatures are below where they should be. It's quite warm through the south of France, and it is hot, of course, through the Mediterranean. As we go through towards the middle of the week, we're going to find temperatures lifting up a little bit as this area of high pressure bridges in off the Atlantic, pushing the low pressure more towards the north. So I think you're going to see temperatures picking up through the middle of the week. There's the upper air temperatures showing that as that ridge comes in from the Atlantic, temperatures do start to pick up, although still quite cool up over Scandinavia. The precipitation through the middle of the week shows got risk of thunderstorms through northern parts of Spain and up into the south of France. Much of France having risk of thunderstorms, which is perhaps quite surprised with that ridge of high pressure coming in off the Atlantic. Also extending into the south of Germany and over the Alpine regions. Much of Mediterranean is actually dry, although there could be some storms for the coastals, but I'm not sure about that. Most of the central bowl of Mediterranean will be dry, most of Italy dry, southeast of Europe dry as well. Some showers up over Scandinavia, and we have cloud and outbreaks of rain threatening Scotland. Convective potential shows that it's really for France, Spain, Portugal, France, Spain, and over into the central bowl of Mediterranean towards Italy. Not really threatening Portugal there, we're in the clear. But a lot of this convective potential will never be realised, of course, through the central bowl of Mediterranean because the air is too dry. But certainly for southern central France, down towards northern Spain, have got the risk of some pretty violent thunderstorms there, I think, through the middle of the week. Less of a risk of convection elsewhere. Temperatures will be lifting up through the middle of the week, so we're going up in towards the mid-high 20s for much of France and Germany, over towards the east of Europe as well. You can see temperatures up 25, 26, 27, so around the 80 Fahrenheit mark. It will certainly be feeling a lot warmer through the middle of the week compared to the start of the week. That high pressure, that really starts to break down as we go through towards Friday. This next area of low pressure moves in off the Atlantic in towards the United Kingdom and Ireland. Although it is transferring east, and with it the heat will be pushing into eastern parts of Europe again as well at the end of the week. Quite warm across most of Europe actually through the end of the week. Very hot across Spain and Portugal. Warm though, very warm through France into Germany, and that heat will be transferring eastwards all the time. But at the same time, cooler air will be coming back in towards the United Kingdom and Ireland. Convective potential through the end of the week will be across France and central parts of Europe. Less of a risk in the east and the northeast, and no real risk out to the west and the northwest. So thunderstorms likely for France, and then extend through in some parts of Germany, particularly over the Alps. Some very, very violent storms there in towards northern Italy. But most of the Mediterranean will be dry from Portugal right the way through to Greece and Turkey, mainly dry through the Med at the end of the week. Mainly dry in the east and the northeast of Europe as well, but some showers over Scandinavia. And there's the cloud and rain coming into Scotland, Ireland, about eventually pushing down into England. Very warm, if not hot, really stretched out from Spain and Portugal through France into Germany, into Poland, on in towards Ukraine. Temperatures will be widely into high 20s, if not below 30, so 32 is 90 Fahrenheit. Hot, of course, through the Med, hot and sunny, and then for the United Kingdom it will be a little bit cooler, as it will be for Ireland as that low pressure comes through. Going through towards next weekend quickly, and again we've got the ridge of high pressure trying to come in off the Atlantic, but I think we're still being niggled out by the jet stream for Scotland and Northern Ireland, also for Scandinavia as well. The heat really will be transferring eastwards, I think, next weekend. That's where the upper air temperatures are showing the hot air stretched out from, well, Spain and Portugal, going through the Mediterranean in towards the east and into the northeast Europe as well. It will get warmer up over Scandinavia, but it'll be cooling down through Germany, the Low Countries, France, United Kingdom and Ireland, cooler coming in off the Atlantic. Lots of convective potential for next weekend. We'll have a look to see whether any of that is realised, but it does show that we've got convective potential really from North Africa going up towards Scandinavia, so widely a lot of convection around, although again most of it through the Med is not realised. The air is too dry, so no real thunderstorms over North Africa, no real storms through the Mediterranean away from the mountainous regions of Italy and the Pyrenees. Most places will be dry, hot and sunny, but there will be risk of thunderstorms through France, through Germany, the usual central parts of Europe, and also going over the Adriatic in towards the Balkans, risk of thunderstorms there. There could be some heavy rain or thunder up over Scandinavia, also the northeast of Europe, mainly dry. It will be hot in the east, central east areas, really having a heat wave next weekend with temperatures at least up to 31, 32, 90 Fahrenheit, although cooler air is coming in off the Atlantic towards Ireland and the United Kingdom. That will be extending down in towards northern parts of France and into Germany as well with time. So in summary, it looks as though we're in for a warm week across the continent. It's starting off pretty cool today, but temperatures will be lifting up from the middle of the week, and we're going to see lots of dry weather through Mediterranean. So if you're off to the Med for a holiday, I think you're in for a good week. Of course, it's high summer, so you can expect to be dry, hot and sunny there, but lots of showers and thunderstorms through central parts of Europe, particularly later on in the week as those temperatures push up. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.